voice in our ears, but the more we race the sound of its tone. There's jumping on knees, feeding our fancy, our tearing, chewing, we can hold the power and love for we do it.
Welcome back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 10 of our Legendary Greasus Goldtooth Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are continuing our bloody crusade through the Mountains of Morn, ripping Grimgor's Ardboys out of every crevasse we can find, and shoving them into our mouths. We've got going for this battle here is we've got all of the Ogre bulls in kind of three different positions, where we've got Greasus leading one charge on in with most of the Noblars and the normal run-of-the-mill troops. The Hunter is leading the charge with all of the cavalry and a couple more Iron Guts. And then I've got the Snowhorn mixed with the First Snake Firebelly. They're going to charge on in. I'm going to get everyone surrounding the Snowhorn, lock him down with the armor and extra missile resistance, and then we will blast away with the flames. And Noblars are here just in case anyone needs to escape. Let's get this battle going. Looks like they are not defending this side. Let's send the Noblars in to crack these biggins. This squad, I am going to charge up directly into these Orc Arrow boys. I've got a Meow Meow throw down to the side. Maka and Smallest Cat are not getting along. Hey, how about y'all relax, because I'm recording and I'm trying to conquer a town. I can't pause this game. How about that? Have the Ogres walk on in. Let's have these Man-Eaters come on up, start using those pistols to rip into some trolls. Snowhorn and Firebelly combo are doing pretty well against the Biggins. I'm going to go ahead and lock the Snowhorn down for now, because Biggins do actually have a bonus to large. I'm going to keep these Noblars back, and we're going to go ahead and blast our first bit of fire down on in. So let's go ahead and check in. We can wait a second. That'll be even better. Rut Sickle on these clowns. You guys move on in. Perfect. Go ahead and Burning Head. What? Let's spell the one to use here. Go for Flame Storm. Flame Storm. These two Iron Guts need to get on in. Smash through these goblins. You as well just charge in, break those biggins. Let's have the three cavalry units working together on these Orc boys up front. It claims they're very eager. Surely that's because they don't know what's coming. Get in there. Make sure you're blasting those shots into the trolls. Well, apparently you're very confident. Not for long. Noblars, I was going to use you to chuck stuff over the side, but it's not going to work out like that. Firebelly's taking a little bit of damage. Let's bring the Stonehorn in. Go ahead and get that reflection. You're frolicking on the back end. Let's make sure the Crushers are doing their thing, and both of these Iron Guts are working together on this back squad of Biggins.
Yes!
Cavalry crew, keep smashing in. Need the extra damage, try to get through the key and barricade. Noblar trappers, chuck those jabbities at the trolls for me. Have two of these Iron Guts try to push through the line and take down these archers. Go for that barricade platform. May not work out, but we'll try. Iron Guts keep smashing on in, and as far as our Firebelly goes, that's working on out. Let's have the Noblar that I have with them go up and claim this zone. And you two can move on back in and capture this one. Of course, I'll have the Firebelly come up here and see what kind of damage we can do with that poor squad. Cavalry's munching on them. We'll bring them all around and crash into this group. You stay here and bring down this barricade. Heal our Firebelly. Go for another Flame Storm here. These greenskins, as they come up and around. We'll have Greasus go get in a duel with the Orc War Boss. Only way to show him who's boss. He may choose to flee before we even get there. He definitely chooses to flee before we even get there. It's not going to save him. Greasus is on the way. We definitely limited casualties exactly how I would have liked to, because we don't exactly know what Grimgor's got in store for us up the mountains. Alright, decisive win, 84 lost in the fighting, which is mostly our Noblars. We will absolutely sack Titan's Notch first. That's a fair bit of gold. Destroying the mountains all the way up. We claim the Titan's Notch. All these losses should be making sure to keep Grimgor in check for sure. No more walls for him. Take out the bull building. We'll just go ahead and chuck in a income one in its place. And for Greasus, even a scarred veteran for even more health. Alright, a surprise jump cut. We've got those kind of neighbors that like to lay on the horn instead of getting out of their car and walking up and just knocking on their friend's door. Such is the way. We'll give some Flamestorm over to Furtstank. The lovely lad he is.
Hungry. Always hungry.
Beautiful. With our ill-gotten gains, can we make Blood Peak a little bit harder for them to crack through? Veil of Titans. We can also go ahead and take up to tier 2. Just so it is a little bit harder to take back from us. Definitely want the walls in Karak-Azorn. Need to make sure the way home is protected. So Malabob, I'm going to bring you all the way down to the Knobbly Gorge, or just kind of in between. More income there, and then the Knobbly Gorge we can chuck in. Since I don't foresee any issues with Cathay. Another control building, as we make sure this province is under Greasus' thumb. Rather large and probably horrifyingly grotesque thumb. These are the strong here. Any kind of diplomatic goodies we can get up to. Almost a non-aggression pact with the western provinces, which will be great for the tipping point and being buddies with Cathay. Legion of Asgore is willing to go for... Oh, they're losing aggressively, which means our next war is likely to be with Imric. Oh boy. We need to finish off Grimgor quickly. Hope Kolek is busy. Ouch. Alright, turn is again Owls. Saving has commenced. And let's get exploring. You're at the very top of the mountains of Morn now.
More spoils here.
Anyone in Karak-Vrag? I don't see anyone. We are all replenished up, so we can probably do some raiding. There's Grimgor back again. In that case, instead of raiding, let's go ahead and do some sneaking back into our territory. As Grimgor's back and his army is likely stronger than it looks, although he looks to be losing territory as well. Are you fighting Chaos? He is the fool. Make your offer, but do it quickly. No, I think I'm going to be fighting you and then dealing with Chaos right afterwards. You've got to secure the mountains at all costs.
Ogre tyrant.
We'll have Kevin
Get moving.
come on up and around here. There should not be another army. And if there is, so be it. We'll deal with it.
Find me.
How much do we have to pay for the Firemouth? 5,700. That's a lot. Instead, we'll grab the Tanner's place. Do some good old saving. Now, Bob, I'm gonna have you actually rotate yourself in march over towards the scrap towers. Also deteriorating with Kugath. Which would make sense. Gold in there. Perfect.
The Lord of the
I will pay you whatever. 96 gold, that works.
I will shake.
Sort out our relations with Cathay now.
Storm Dragon.
Usually once you get one, the others start falling into place like dominoes. Definitely need to deal with this West battle very soon. I want to bring Kevin on up and give him some of the lead belchers just for the fight. Then we can maybe trade them on back off. But having artillery for quest battles is always incredibly useful. Steve of Doom for Clan Erictus, and we've now met more Beastmen. Lovely. That is just burger patties. His name is Uha. Grimgor's just gonna hide here. Likely because Kolek is nearby. As well as he knows that Greasus is somewhere.
I'll eat any challenger.
Any challenger. We'll have you just go into an ambush stance here there, Kevin.
Got it?
Greasus, I am tempted to come on out and crush this army real quick. I only usually have one. If they run away, I won't be able to do much about it.
Too rich to
Let's get him. Yes, let's get him.
them meat.
Foolish beastmen. We call you Snack.
Eat 'em.
He's gonna go ahead and retreat. If we attack them, we are putting ourselves in some pretty dangerous. Oh. Is this allowed?
Bring me fresh from
How'd,
there.
how'd you guys do this?
Must
Greasus, we need to run.
Move out.
We definitely need the ambush. That is so many spiders. Good grief. I don't know how you can afford that. So in fact, we're just gonna stay well away from you. If we get the ambush, that's going to turn things around pretty aggressively.
Make me legendary.
Right, awesome. Anything else in terms of gold making we can do? Our main gold income settlement's gonna be the camps.
Of the tribe.
Still gain whatever the counting houses are. 180 gold total. They don't cost all that much either, which is great.
Ogre slew a
Now, Bob, you are just gonna go ahead and hang out in camp stance next to the scrap towers here.
led by the war.
Led by the maw. Now we give it another turn. Hopefully we can catch Greasus or Grimgor. I'm gonna continue to mix these up until Grimgor's gone in an ambush. All the more reason to wipe him out.
Only thing I need to decide.
Maybe he wants peace instead.
To eat first.
Which part are you to eat first? You want 3,500 for peace? No. Absolutely not. Greasus' ambush did not succeed, but it looks like Malagor is the only survivor there. So we'll have Kevin press upwards.
Tyrant.
We'll give you the Beast Slayer. We'll definitely need it. And let's move up and
Leader
karate
of
chop the
the
Black Fang.
tribe.
Gouger crack too. Oh, so they have a. We've got a Wah active. How did you guys manage to do that?
We're going conquering.
Grimgor just must get an absolute ton of
More spoil.
passive Wah building. 'Cause there's no way he's lost all his battles. There's no way he should have a Wah.
Obey
This is one that's
me.
building up. Yeah, no, absolutely not. There should be no Wah here.
Tyrant.
What's Kolek's army look like? Actually, really good idea to bring him down as soon as we deal with Grimgor, because he looks to be very weak at the moment. Of course, Kolek himself is a monster. He's pretty equal to Grimgor in terms of base stats. How much bonus versus large? You get 28. That does tip the things in your scale a little bit higher.
Master.
And melee attack is insane in comparison. Greasus actually has more bonus v large. So if we get him with some support, we should be able to bring Kolek down no problem.
Over tyrant.
Have the hunter coming out, see where Grimgor is.
Ogre hunter.
You absolute lunatic. There's no way you get a call to wall. That is unfair to the maximum. We're gonna have Greasus stay next to the Titan's Notch
Come on.
and go back into an ambush. They're going to be cheeky, so will I.
I'm boss, and that's
Black Fang. I'm gonna go ahead and. Very concerned Grimgor's just gonna go over and march and lend his spiders to the fight.
all mine.
Hopefully Kolek can come on through and do some damage. He's not at war with us yet. Since we're fighting Grimgor, Kolek should like us a little bit more. And it's still Kolek. He is known for being not so nice.
Biggest gut in
He declared a war on us after just losing the last war. That is crazy. Massively fill the wall meter in like 3 turns. I wish. Down at this camp, what do we go for? Any more upgrades in terms of gold? 5,000 for this tribal campground.
Burning
Versus.
winds, searing the flesh.
A little bit more money across the board here. We can
Tyrant.
this camp though. Increase our income from all non-camp buildings by an additional 2%. I think so. And definitely upkeep production for everyone in this camp. Help out our income by a huge margin.
Me, Woking man.
Now, Bob, no, you're staying here.
Follow
Your
the
job is Southern Defense. Who knows what Emmerich's up to? Greasus versus Grimgor, part 17 and a half.
capital spine. My prey shall
Gain a substantial income. Here's the problem is, Kolek I don't even think can handle Grimgor now. This army is not all that strong. We don't want to fight against him, yet.
There's no
If I can bring Greasus and our other lord in together, we should be able to win, but getting them together is going to be kind of difficult. Frag is the only one he really needs. It is a tier 5 settlement. He can hold on here for forever. Interesting.
the over tyrant.
Go around.
Move your leg mates.
Because there's no way they're going to be able to afford all these units for long. Especially the spiders. They're so expensive for them. He's disbanded 2 of his units. Thinking that is, he's really starting to lose his background income, even though the AI gets a fair bit of cheats. He's only got 800 coming in from his 1 settlement.
The boss.
Can I bring Kevin past? That would be great.
Obey me.
Blackfang would not really put up much of a fight. And Gouger has there are a few soldiers, not a lot.
Not doing that.
Really depends on what
Get it done.
Grimgor gets to roll with.
There. I
Go up
said
into
so.
no ambush because Kolek's right next to us.
Biggest room.
Stay here for now. Biggest room's mine.
Boss of bosses.
Let's definitely go for the final point into quick throw. Really maximize the amount of javelins we can chuck at those giant spiders Grimgor's got.
I'd rather eat a squeak.
Grimgor can't move all the way through, but I think it's just because Grease is in the way. This is quite concerning.
Demons touch.
All the units we need to deal with the hordes are on this side.
Greasus, the shockingly
Go
obese.
back a little bit. At least lure a Gouger on over. This is the plan.
Ogre tyrant.
And we'll save up some gold and try to do some upgrades to our camps.
Hungry. Someone bring me
The
meat.
aggressive stare down with Grimgor begin. Okay, we have our opportunity.
No way.
Grimgor is in march. He's bringing everyone across to try to fight. Blackfang looks like Kolek ran for his life. We bring Greasus and this other army together.
Lord, tribe staler.
Just barely not, even in March.
My gut is
A
low.
little bit misplayed on our part.
Not happening.
That many spiders is too much.
Tyrant.
We've got to fall back.
On your feet. Over tyrant.
Need our armies together. These
Greasus.
very small channels of passage are becoming a problem.
Tribe lord.
How far can Grimgor move?
Find me a face.
Only to about here, even in March.
Must feast. Web anything.
So we can start raiding and threaten. Frag. Sure, they can take Blackfang. Who all's defending here? Oh wow, that is very dangerous. We need our artillery. Grimgor cannot reach.
Get off, kid.
And neither can the other guy. We're perfect. We can do some excellent raiding there.
Leader of the tribe.
He wouldn't be able to reach either. I don't
Let me think about it.
necessarily trust that, but if it's just Grimgor by himself, we have a little bit of a better chance. Not a lot of one, but a little bit of one. Some of the smaller upgrades to the simple counting houses. They're fairly cheap and they do increase our income.
Get it done. More meat for
Bunch
my
of Noblars,
grinder.
that shouldn't be too expensive. Keep saving there as well. Titan's Notch, we will chuck in the Gold Horde. Bob, that's a good move. That's a shame, because you've got artillery. I think we've got to risk it. Sprint up north. Here at the camp, we might be able to grab in one more useful unit besides all these Noblars. Even just a third scrap launcher would be pretty devastating, and I'm actually thinking that's why they switched to the spiders, is because we were recruiting in the scrap launchers, so maybe instead, you see how well the spiders can handle more lead belchers. 1 gold coin.
Natural authority.
Non-aggression with
Gaze
Burning
upon
Wind.
the glory of the supreme
Definitely.
empire. You drive a
I drive a hard bargain. East of Arbiters. For almost nothing. They did completely change how much gold those guys have. No, there's no peace with Grimgor until he's gone.
Bring me fresh drum bearers.
Black Fang is just under attack by Gouger. A decisive defeat, it says. I'd like to think we could get around and at least deal with the rock llamas, but just because they have all of the orc boy biggins, it wouldn't work out. So we'll give that one the auto resolve.
Sit down.
Grab a hunch or something.
Let's.
We're the only ones fighting you, so you know what? Yes, we'll take the peace treaty for whatever the gold. We'll deal with you soon. Oh no, my hunter was wounded. That's terrible. This did actually end up doing what I wanted though, so Grimgor has gone into march back to correct Rag. Instead of staying to defend his lord here, which we're gonna stamp out.
In charge.
Oh, we can't reach. Of course. Just barely even, too.
March.
Alright, Kevin, since you can't make it on back, we'll just go into march.
Time for a
Create an ambush
surprise
stance there.
feast.
Oleg should smack that fool, but it's just going to be a bit of
No way.
back and forth with Grimgor here.
The over tyrant.
Since we need to really bring these two together,
Move it.
we might have to sacrifice some land here on the Titan's Notch.
I said
See how
move.
quickly Grimgor moves to take advantage, or if he even does.
The boss.
We need our armies rolling together, kind of how his are. Otherwise, we are in huge trouble. Recruit up one more unit of anything. Firebelly would be great. Moves the bulk. He is flabby. So he's extra heavy and has more armor. I mean, poke him,
Survivor of the
sir.
flame trial.
Yep, you drank lava and did not explode. Good for you.
Do what I say.
Or
Make sure I don't die. Right?
what? Put in just a couple more saber tusks for the speed.
If it moves.
Alright, Grimgor. Let's see what kind of contracts we have access to. We can issuing from Calidor, deal with Dreadrock.
Everything's mine.
And down there with Kugath. Eliminate Grimgor for 40,000 treasury. Okay. Yeah, why not? The Orc Chewer. Orcs and Goblins are grisly. Still, we got one mouthing off. He needs taken down. 40 more diplomatic relations and 40,000 treasury. Okay, well, Grimgor, we need to consolidate our armies and cash in. Let's skip on through. We've got some damaged buildings, do we? They sacked Black Fang. That's just fine. Right, another uneventful intern, and I did actually move Melbob a little ways past our camp. Not great. The natural musk of a mighty Mournfang bizarrely will attract other animals. Ones you want to trap, kill, and bung on a spit over the fire with haste. Sure.
Seeking ingredients.
Smell of your Mournfang allows you to hunt other animals easier. That's great, because Mournfangs themselves are pretty nasty. We'll take all of these fools. 2 more Noblars.
Allies, all our ingredients.
I'll take the trappers too. Stock up on an army here. Get moving.
Great more for beats.
Let the magma
You get moving as well there, Moobs. Grimgor's gonna come on and try to take down the Titan's Notch.
All mine.
Okay. We can take advantage of that. What I'm doing instead is I'm gonna have you go into march and come on around to try to chase, help Greasus. You're gonna lose some ground. These are just tier 1 settlements that don't really matter anyway.
Shrug off.
He's added some more ROR units into his army. Hopefully he's had to disband a few of the Ragnarok spiders. We're just gonna stay here.
Find me, Clint.
And an ambush stance.
Not doing that. Whatever I decide.
Let him take down the Titan's Notch. We'll get our vengeance soon.
Guts out, boys.
Replenishment here in the Bone Roads, as we're going to be throwing down, is not a terrible call. We're just a little ways away from the camp, though. So let's go for income. A little loot hoard here in the camp. Because we're about to lose one of our smaller income. It's only about 50 you get from there. Let's go through any damaged buildings we have. None of those matter.
Miao Ying.
Snack the non-aggression with Miao Ying as soon as we can.
As neighbors should.
As neighbors should. She's dealing with the puppets of Bizrule and Clanation. Hopefully we can deal with them, or get over there to help you with them pretty soon. When the Bastion goes down, Cathay does not have a very good time at all. They start losing ground quickly. It looks like they've cracked through. Really not good for the Cathayans. Grimgor moves into the Titan's Notch. Oh, you shouldn't have. Luckily, no Blackworks in his Wa army, so these guys should be perfectly normal to bring down. That's all of the spiders, though.
We'll show who's boss.
Right, Titan's Notch has been stolen, and they took as much loot with them as they could.
It's what I want.
Don't you worry, friend. We remember every single coin stolen. Move this lord. I'd love to try to get him into a march stance, try to force Grimgor into an ambush.
Find me, loot.
Or we are going to try to do. He's likely to attack Yeti Peak, and we are just going to go ahead and full speed ahead from there.
War's chosen.
Albob up. We need you to defend the other side there. Seems like though they're hiding in Cragfrag, which has just been is maybe under siege. We see flames coming out. That would be really bad for Grimgor.
Sunbears, scrub my phones. More spoils here.
Stay right here.
There.
Gonna roll in together. Right then. As far as the rest of our settlements, we can just increase Firemouth. Nah, would rather not. Save up some gold. Go ahead, end our turn here. Bring it on, Grimgor.
Fire priest.
Legion of Asgore wants a defensive alliance. They are starting to push back Imrik, so I think this is a good call. How much gold do you have, though? That'll work.
Kill us.
Any tribute is fine tribute. Imrik Rebellion and Gash Kadrak. That's to be understood. Looks like Greasus. Grimgor is not deciding to come on down. So Goldtooth, come on up. He's just hanging out. Just sitting in the settlement. Ragrag looks to be no longer under siege, or maybe it is. Normally you can see kind of smoke coming out.
Too rich to walk.
Kevin can reach Grimgor, so let's move up. He and Greasus should be able to handle this.
Trade lord.
Upstart fool.
Gold
Go bloody and raw for Greasus' army. Kevin as well can get bloody and raw. All the extra melee attack.
Greasus, the shot.
Alright, let's get him.
Base.
Kevin will start the battle. He'll have a decisive defeat by himself. That's a nasty group. Grimgor is fielding. In fact, we might want to hold them in the settlement for a turn.
Greasus Goldtooth. I'll have you.
Try to force them to take some attrition. We get a Pyrrhic victory like this. We lose just some Noblars again, and one group of Ogre Bulls. If it's your battle, I would absolutely go ahead and just take the win. That would be lame here. Let's have ourselves a huge fight. Bring down Grimgor one last time and bank ourselves 40,000 gold. Or I guess lose both of our armies trying. Let's get them. Alright. That many Arachnaroks is going to be terrifying no matter how you slice it. Let's start our deployment here. He is... interesting. We'll have to see if they decide to charge directly at us. Their reinforcements arrive in only 6 seconds. Ours take a minute 16. Yeah, that's pretty great. On our Skarsnik campaign, it's taking our WA reinforcements the full amount of time to come on over here towards us. This might have doomed us. Iron Fist, you guys go ahead and pull back. Here. Noblars up front. Throw the Noblars with missiles slightly behind them. The Saber Tusks will be hunting down any of the speedy units. Luckily, these are just normal orc boys, but fortunately, it's only going to take them 6 seconds to come in. That means Grimgor is going to be coming after us immediately. I put the Saber Tusks over here. Catapults up front. And we've got our lead belchers. That's going to be the main target for the enemy catapults. We need to kind of keep them back and ready to kind of rush in once the enemy spiders are closer. They're going to be on spider squashing duty. And at 16 seconds is fairly terrifying. Tyrant is going to get destroyed by Grimgor. How fast can he move? 62. Kevin is also 62. That's not good. Hunter up front. Gorgers hiding off on this side.
Bring us me.
Normal Ogre Bulls with their dual weapons.
Ogres. Ogres.
Get all these fools into their groups. Saber Tusks can be on their own. All of the ranged. And the Noblars, we'll put the Noblars together. Perfect. Is this going to be a terrifying battle? Absolutely. Greasus, you need to hurry up. Have my Saber Tusks come off to the side. Here comes the WA. Here they come. We want our guys to keep the high ground as much as possible, so they're going to stay where they're at. We're going to let these fools come on over here. One huge blob. Oh, that is so many spiders. They're just going to keep reorienting until the rest of the reinforcements do catch up. Hide the Saber Tusks. Find. And here if we can. Trying not to take any damage from the others. I want the Hunter up as far as we can so he can chuck at least a javelin or two at the Arachnaroks, and they know my Gorgers are around the other side. Lovely. Gorgers are very sneaky, so let's come around this way. Well, here comes Greasus. You have given us an opportunity, my friend. We are absolutely going to take it. Templars just fill in the gaps. Templar trappers, you guys come on up. Get ready to get hunting at some Arachnarok spiders. Mornfang cavalry, let's come on over and hang out with the Saber-Tusk pack. Rushers behind them. And all my Iron Guts.
This way. Follow the Moor's call.
Alright then, Grimgor. Have you come on forward and start chucking fireballs at them. That always makes them nice and concerned. Mornfang and Crushers will easily defeat the enemy. Go ahead and throw in the Iron Fists on this side. Anteaters with the pistols behind them. You can move all the way up and start throwing fireballs at their Arachnarok spiders. I am going to do so. Does Maka and Mochi throw down? Will you quit? It's not time for a wah. United against the orcs. Move the squad forward a little bit here. That way we can start harassing them with our scrap launchers. Fireball away. See if they can hit the unit while they're moving. Chances are no. I'm happy to try. If they get lucky and hit the Wolf Riders. No, absolutely not. Those guys move way too quick. Let's double down on bopping the rock lobbers. We're doing their best. Two lava rocks at my front line, are they? In that case, fireball the rock lava. Worked out very well last time.
Ogres, thunder in full.
All of the Noblars move themselves up ever so slightly. Scrap launcher rocks flying. Alright. I know you guys aren't on fire wheel mode. You launch at this group, you try to hit these scrap launchers, and fireball missed somehow. So that's obvious, but there we go, that's a proper hit. And since the fuzzy creatures are going to keep throwing down in the background, I'm going to have to pause and deal with them. We'll get back to this fight. Alright, and we're back. Let's get to it. Run, fella! Turn around and chuck some more fireballs if you can at these rock lavas. Just do as much damage as possible. They are swarming all the way around the outside there, aren't they? Scrap launcher, you go ahead and roll yourself on back a little ways. Luckily, they're so quick. You guys sit up here. And let's have these Boglars come down, or is there even a way for them to come up through here? Doesn't appear that there is. Oh, that fireball. The fireballs keep failing. Alright, so cavalry are going to go all the way around. Let's make sure our fire belly gets up on a hill so we can actually chuck some fireballs at them, perhaps. Is this all the cavalry you have over here? Sick 'em? I might even have the Saber-Tusk to join. They're gonna have a bad day. No, we're just gonna bring you guys up. Noblar trappers. Like, there's no escape. You don't get to fight who you want. You fight the Crushers. Oh, poor boys, where are you trying to run off to? There's only the Void. Now, you, sir, we do need to try to have you come on back and retreat. Looks like those chariots did a powerful charge into our line, of course. What else? Burning Head comes on through, rips through those goblins. Perfect. Go ahead and chuck the fireball at these spiders. What? Fall back into formation if you can for me. Death Creepers are moving on in, and their spiders are trying to. Let's have the Mornfang Cav
Mornfang cavalry.
deal with these Arachnoids. Rushers can go after this group.
My God!
In the fight of Death Creepers versus the other, cannons coming out. Let's go ahead and start blasting away at these Arachnaroks.
Throne bearers! No!
Start chucking your goodies at Grimgor. Smash on in, we'll have you retreat further. They definitely know my Gorgers are back here. Those are just goblins, though. Let's go run them down. Away, piercing bolts burning. Not a bad idea to kind of scour this area. Give yourself some armor and fall back.
The whole master!
Come together here to take down Grimgor. Being the idea, at least. Start bopping these fools apart. Okay, that many spiders altogether isn't exactly going that well for us. Let's go pull the cavalry that we can control away. Let the saber tusks take some damage.
Carve the meat!
Ah, the meat! Got so many units. Greasus, go ahead and start dropping down the goodies. Evan can explode.
I smell game!
Have you charge into melee with these goblins in the back line. Same thing with you, Scrap Launcher, start destroying the goblins. Good old burning head. Rip it up through this direction. This Gorger's having an absolute feast. Start sending the actual ogres in now. Noblars have lowered the damage on a lot of these poor fools here. Greasus is starting to take some damage. Go ahead and pull him away. Let the Stonehorns file in.
I choose here. Your bloods! Iron fists!
Crash those boys in. Hornfigure getting caught a little bit, so let's go ahead and pull everyone in to fight the same group of spiders.
Thundering forth!
Rest in peace, our cavalry there. Not doing so well.
Biggest in the tribe!
Blasting away. How are the Iron Guts?
Lead belcher!
Why did the Lead Belchers charge their way into combat? That's awesome.
Kneel time! Iron guts!
Exactly what we want to see. Everyone up front here, more damage. Flame Storm here. Greasus needs to retreat. All of those really fiddly archers are actually starting to do some damage. Turn around and nom nom on those goblins. Keep smacking through the swamp things.
Where's me master?
Greasus needs to keep fleeing away. Ask the Scrap Launchers to blast that group to bits, but they're having their issues. Spiders about to be down, but all of these spiders on one side are annihilating our monstrous calves. We need to pull them away. Cannons betrayed me.
Yeah, yeah! Iron fist!
Iron Fist, you move over to help out. And we'll try to have Saber Tusk come on in and do their thing. That's another spider fleeing.
Crush on!
Mornfang Cavalry come on through.
Thundering forth!
We're gonna get in with everyone else. Kevin, you need to run.
The biggest boss!
Get yourself the explosion and flee. Don't think it's gonna be enough though. I think he's gonna get caught.
Hunter moving!
Same thing with this hunter. He got blended up.
Me!
Gotta give the orcs credit.
Iron guts!
They have a lot of fight in them.
Take it all!
Kevin didn't get slain there, but almost. Get yourself some eruption. Eat some more magics. Get to slow down those swamp things. The burning head through the archer groups, and then the piercing bolts are burning in this last blob here. Pull the ice fang away. Let the normal lads move up and fill in the gaps. Hunter, keep chucking those at whoever you can there. Out on the outside, we need heals on probably just Greasus himself. Let's get all of these cannons firing on another spider. The Noblars are doing pretty well. This big group needs to get in charge. Just break whoever you can. Noblars versus Grimgor. All of the actual ogres versus other individuals. Bunch of archer teams left. Let's go ahead and have the Crushers dealing with them. Mornfang, come on back as well. Smush him. Let's give the extra defense to this group. More attack for everyone on this side as well. And we'll bring Greasus in to clobber him. I think we've got him. That's army losses. You guys go snack. We've got him beat. We just have to deal with Greasus now. You guys pull on away. Kevin, you stay back with the scrap launchers. That was quite the brawl. The melee defense should be able to handle Grimgor. Spider snacking. Let's try to slow the spiders so I can butcher them all like a large lobster.
Call me over tyrant.
Damage for everyone in here. Of course, Grimgor's a monster. All we really have to do is hit him once or twice. I don't mind sacrificing a little bit of Greasus' health. He hits so hard. He's gonna pull his bulk away from combat and let the Iron Guts throw down. Grimgor is a huge issue, but if you have Noblars and others together, he only is going to really kill on a couple thousand instead of a couple million. With those units there, we're going to go ahead and keep healing up. We'll heal up Kevin a bit. He deserves it. Grimgor's got another explosion going off. I'm going to do what I can to bring down the Ironheart here, and I will catch you all in a moment. Another wall broken. Whole bunch of casualties on our side, and that was quite dicey, but we managed to pull on through. And Grimgor is wiped out. Full standard extra weapon strength and charge bonus for the assigned unit. Sounds pretty good. We're just gonna go ahead and occupy this as is.
Time for a bigger try.
Thank you kindly. And now we move in to deal with Karak Vrag. Unless we have to deal with Grimgor yet again. Evan, though, gains the defeat trait for taking down Grimgor, so extra armor and armor-piercing weapon damage, which is fantastic. And 40,000 gold for defeating Grimgor. Yes, please. Now we've got all sorts of gold to spend. Come on down to the Grimtop camp and take that thing up to the final tier, the Great Maw site, for 20k. Absolutely grab the favored Mornfang cage and the bounty tent. Raiders, that's probably a really good idea as well. But let's go for 80 upgrades to actual settlements and or camps. Up tier 3 here. More in terms of defenses, we can grab a little bit more loot. Blade Rock camp up here next tier as well. Same thing. Loot chest, ahoy. Alright, well that victory over Grimgor and that huge boost to our treasury. I'm out of time for today. I've been at Space Wizard Total War. And leave a like for the light god in us. Sub for this up though. I'll see you all in the next one.